My name is Sophie, and I have a secret that I carry with me every single day. My boss does not know I am carrying his baby. Every morning, I walk into the office. I see him. He is tall and handsome. He wears a dark suit. He looks very serious. He is the boss. I am just an assistant. He treats me like a stranger. He says, "Good morning, Sophie," in a cold voice. He asks for his coffee. He asks for his papers. But he does not know the truth. He does not know that inside me there is a life that we made together. But soon he will know. He must know. I am 24 years old. I live in a small city. My life is simple. Or it used to be simple. I have a small apartment. It has one bedroom and a small kitchen. The walls are painted white. I like my apartment. It is quiet. I have a cat named Luna. Luna is my best friend. She listens to me. Every evening, I come home and I talk to Luna. I tell her my secret. She purrs. She understands. But she cannot help me. I work at a big company. It is a busy place. Phones ring all day. People walk fast. They carry papers and drink coffee. I sit at a small desk outside the big office. The big office belongs to him. His name is Daniel, Mr. Daniel. Everyone is afraid of him. He is very smart. He built this company. He works very hard. He comes in early and he leaves late. I am his assistant. I organize his schedule. I answer his calls. I bring him his lunch. For 2 years, I worked for him. For 2 years, he was just my boss. I respected him. I was a little afraid of him. He was always polite, but he was distant. He never asked about my life. He never asked about my family. He only talked about work. "Sophie, where is the file? Sophie, call the client. Sophie, I need coffee." That was our life. But 2 months ago, everything changed. I remember the day very well. It was raining. It was a heavy rain. The sky was dark and gray. Thunder shook the windows. It was very late. Everyone else had gone home. The office was empty. It was dark and quiet. Only my desk lamp was on, and the light in his office was on. I was working on a big report. He needed it for the next morning. I was tired. My eyes hurt. I wanted to go home. Suddenly, his door opened. Daniel walked out. He looked tired too. He had taken off his jacket. His tie was loose. He did not look like the scary boss. He looked like a normal man. He looked lonely. "You are still here, Sophie?" he asked. His voice was soft. It surprised me. "Yes, Mr. Daniel," I said. "I am finishing the report." He walked to my desk. He sat on the edge of the desk. He looked at me. He looked into my eyes. "You work too hard," he said. "You should go home. The rain is bad." "I want to help you," I said. "I want the report to be perfect." He smiled. It was the first time I saw him smile, a real smile. It changed his face. He looked kind. He looked warm. "Thank you, Sophie," he said. "Let's take a break. Let's have some tea." We went to the small kitchen in the office. He made the tea. He did not let me do it. He made tea for me. We sat on the small sofa in the break room. We drank the hot tea. The rain hit the windows. It was a cozy sound. We started to talk. We did not talk about work. We talked about life. He told me he was lonely. He told me his work was hard. He told me he wanted a simple life, but he was trapped. I listened. I felt my heart beat fast. I told him about my life. I told him about my cat, Luna. I told him about my dreams. He listened to me. He really listened. He looked at my face. He looked at my lips. The air in the room changed. It felt heavy and electric. Then he kissed me. I should have said no. He was my boss. It was wrong. But I did not say no. I liked him. I had liked him for a long time. In that moment, he was not my boss. He was just Daniel. And I was just Sophie. It was a beautiful night. It was a mistake, but it was beautiful. The next morning, I was happy. I walked to work with a smile. I thought things would change. I thought maybe we would be a couple. I thought he felt the same way. But when I walked into the office, he was different. He was wearing his suit. His tie was tight. He was standing by the window. "Good morning, Mr. Daniel," I said. My voice was happy. He turned around. His face was cold. It was like a mask. "Good morning, Sophie," he said. He did not smile. He did not look at my eyes. He looked at the papers on his desk. "About last night," I started to say. He stopped me. He put up his hand. "Sophie, last night was a mistake. It was unprofessional. I am your boss. You are my employee. It cannot happen again. We must forget it. Please go back to work." My heart broke. I felt a sharp pain in my chest. I felt stupid. I felt used. I nodded my head. I could not speak. I went to my desk. I sat down. I wanted to cry, but I did not cry. I worked. That was 2 months ago. Since that day, he has been colder than before. He never smiles at me. He never talks about anything personal. He acts like that night never happened. But I cannot forget it. Because now I am pregnant. I found out last week. I was feeling sick. Every morning, I woke up and felt dizzy. The smell of coffee made me want to vomit. I was always tired. I took a test. It was positive. I am going to have a baby. It is Daniel's baby. There is no one else. Now I sit at my desk. I look at him through the glass door. He is on the phone. He looks important. He looks powerful. He does not know that I am carrying his child. I am scared. I am very scared. What will he do? Will he fire me? Will he be angry? Will he say the baby is not his? I do not know, so I keep my secret. I wear big clothes. I wear loose sweaters. I do not want him to see my stomach. I try to act normal, but it is hard. Today is Monday. Mondays are busy. The office is loud. My head hurts. I did not sleep well last night. I was thinking about the baby. I was thinking about money. How can I raise a baby alone? My salary is not big. I need this job. That is why I am afraid to tell him. If he fires me, I will have no money. Sophie, I hear his voice. I jump. I stand up quickly. Yes, Mr. Daniel, I say. He is standing at his door. He looks impatient. I need the sales files now. Yes, sir, I am bringing them. I grab the blue folder. I walk into his office. The smell of his cologne hits me. It is a nice smell. It reminds me of that night. I feel a wave of dizziness. The room spins a little. I close my eyes for a second. Are you okay? He asks. I open my eyes. He is looking at me. Is he worried? No, he just looks annoyed. I am fine, I say. Just a little tired. You are always tired lately, he says. He takes the folder from my hand. You are moving slow. You need to focus, Sophie. This is a busy time. His words hurt me. I want to scream. I want to shout. I am tired because I am making your baby. But I stay silent. I look at the floor. I am sorry, Mr. Daniel. I will work harder. Good, he says. He sits down. He starts reading. He forgets I am there. I walk out of his office. I go to the bathroom. I lock the door. I lean against the wall. I take deep breaths. Tears run down my face. I wipe them away. I cannot cry here. People will see. I wash my face with cold water. I look in the mirror. I look pale. My eyes are sad. You can do this, Sophie, I whisper to myself. You are strong. You are a mother now. I go back to my desk. Lunchtime comes. Usually, I eat in the break room with the other girls. They are nice. Their names are Sarah and Emily. They like to talk about clothes and movies. Today, I do not want to talk. I want to be alone. I go outside. There is a small park near the office. I sit on a bench. The sun is shining, but the air is cool. I eat my sandwich. I touch my stomach. It is still flat, but I know the baby is there. Hello, little one, I whisper. It is just you and me. Mommy loves you. I watch the people walking by. I see a mother pushing a stroller. She looks tired, but she looks happy. I wonder if I will be happy. I wonder if I will be a good mother. I have not told my parents yet. They live in a different city. They are old-fashioned. They will be disappointed. They wanted me to marry a nice man. They wanted me to have a husband before I had a baby. I do not want to hear their angry words. Not yet. I check my watch. Lunch is over. I must go back. The afternoon is long. The phone rings many times. I type many emails. I try to focus, but my mind wanders. I hear Sarah and Emily talking near the water cooler. Did you hear? Sarah says. Mr. Daniel is going to the gala on Saturday. Really? Emily asks. Who is he taking? I heard he is taking that new client. The tall, blonde woman. She is very rich. Oh, they would be a perfect couple, Emily says. My heart sinks. A gala? A blonde woman, of course. Daniel is a rich, successful man. He dates rich, successful women. He does not date his assistant. He does not date the girl who makes his coffee. I feel a burning feeling in my chest. It is jealousy. I should not be jealous. We are not together. He made that clear. But it hurts. It hurts because I carry a part of him with me. I look at his office door. It is closed. He is in a meeting. He is in a different world. A world I cannot enter. At 5:00 p.m., people start to leave. I usually stay late. I usually wait until he leaves. But today, I cannot. I am too tired. I feel sick again. I pack my bag. I put on my coat. I walk to his door. I knock softly. "Come in," he says. I open the door. He is typing on his computer. "Mr. Daniel, can I leave now? I have finished my work." He stops typing. He looks at his watch. It is only 5:00. You usually stay until 6:00. I know, I say, but I am not feeling well today. He looks at me. He studies my face. For a moment, I see something in his eyes. Concern, maybe. "You do look pale," he says. "Are you sick? Do you have the flu?" "Maybe," I lie. "I just need to rest." "Okay," he says. "Go home, get some sleep. I need you healthy for tomorrow." "Thank you, sir," I say. I turn to leave. "Sophie," he calls. I stop, yes. "Take a taxi," he says. "Don't take the bus. I will pay for it. Keep the receipt." It is a small kindness. It surprises me. "Thank you," I say again. I leave the building. I do not take a taxi. I want to save money. I take the bus. The bus is crowded. It smells like sweat and old food. It makes me feel nauseous. I close my eyes and count the stops. When I get home, I am exhausted. I feed Luna. I make some toast. I cannot eat much. I put on my pajamas. I lie on my sofa. I think about the future. The baby will come in 7 months. I need to plan. I need to save money. I need to buy baby clothes. I need to find a daycare. It is too much. It is overwhelming. I need to tell him, I say to the empty room. I cannot do this alone. But fear stops me. What if he gets angry? What if he tries to take the baby away? He is a powerful man. He has lawyers. I am nobody. Days pass, weeks pass. My stomach is growing. It is getting harder to hide. My pants are tight. I have to leave the top button open. I wear long scarves to cover it. The morning sickness is better. But now I am always hungry. I eat snacks at my desk. Crackers, nuts, fruit. Daniel notices. One day, he stops at my desk. "You are eating again," he asks. I hide the cracker behind my back. "I am sorry. I missed breakfast." "You are gaining weight," he says. He says it simply. He does not mean to be mean. He is just observing. But it feels like a slap. "I am sorry," I say, my face turning red. "No," he says. "It looks healthy. You were too thin before." He walks away. I am confused. Did he give me a compliment? Or was he criticizing me? With Daniel, I never know. One afternoon, there is a big meeting. All the managers are there. I have to bring water and coffee. I am carrying a heavy tray. There are 6 glass bottles of water on it. It is heavy. I walk into the conference room. Everyone is talking. I start to put the bottles on the table. Suddenly, I feel a sharp pain in my back. I gasp. My hand slips. Crash. The tray falls. The glass bottles break. Water goes everywhere. It splashes on the expensive carpet. It splashes on a manager's shoes. The room goes silent. Everyone looks at me. I am horrified. I am so sorry, I cry. I bend down to pick up the glass. Don't touch it, Daniel shouts. I freeze. He stands up. He runs to me. He grabs my arm. He pulls me up. You will cut yourself, he says. His voice is urgent. He looks at the other people. Someone call the cleaner. Now. He looks at me. He holds my arm gently. Are you hurt? No, I whisper. I am just clumsy. I am so sorry, Mr. Daniel. You are shaking, he says. I am shaking. I am terrified. I ruined the meeting. Sit down, he says. He pulls out a chair. But the meeting, I say. Forget the meeting, he says. He pours a glass of water from a plastic bottle. Drink this. I drink the water. My hands are trembling. The other managers are watching. They look confused. Why is the boss being so nice to the clumsy assistant? Go back to your desk, Daniel says softly. Sit down. Do not do any work, just sit. I nod. I walk out of the room. My legs feel like jelly. I sit at my desk. I put my head in my hands. This is getting too hard. My body is changing. My balance is off. I cannot do my job properly. I am going to lose everything. Later that day, Daniel comes to my desk. The meeting is over. Sophie, he says, come into my office. My heart stops. This is it. He is going to fire me. I walk into his office. I stand in front of his desk. I keep my head down. Sit down, he says. I sit. I hold my hands together to stop them from shaking. He looks at me for a long time. He does not speak. The silence is heavy. Sophie, he says finally. What is going on? Nothing, sir, I say. I just dropped a tray. It is not just the tray, he says. You are different. You are tired. You are emotional. You are wearing baggy clothes. You are eating all the time. He pauses. He leans forward. Are you sick? Is it something serious? You can tell me. I can help. He thinks I am sick. He thinks I have a disease. I look at him. I see real worry in his eyes. He is not just a boss right now. He is a human. He cares. I cannot lie anymore. I am too tired to lie. The secret is too heavy. I take a deep breath. I look him in the eye. I am not sick, Daniel, I say. I use his first name. It feels strange. Then what is it? He asks. I am pregnant, I say. The words hang in the air. The room is very quiet. I can hear the clock ticking on the wall. Tick, tick, tick. His face goes blank. He is shocked. He blinks his eyes. Pregnant, he repeats. Yes, I say. He leans back in his chair. He runs a hand through his hair. He looks away. He looks out the window. I see, he says. His voice is quiet. Who is the father? He asks the question I was afraid of. I feel tears in my eyes. How can he ask that? Does he not know? Does he not count the months? You don't know, I ask. My voice breaks. He looks back at me. He looks confused. Then he looks at my stomach. Then he looks at my face. He starts to count in his head. I see his eyes get wide. His mouth opens a little. Sophie, he whispers, is it? Yes, I say. It is yours. He stands up. He knocks his chair over. It falls with a loud bang. He walks around the desk. He comes to me. I am scared. I shrink back in my chair. Is he angry? He kneels down in front of me. He is on his knees. The great Mr. Daniel is on his knees on the floor. Mine, he says, from that night. Yes, I say. I am 4 months pregnant. He looks at my stomach. He reaches out his hand. His hand is shaking. He almost touches me, but he stops. Why didn't you tell me? He asks. His voice is full of pain. Why did you keep this a secret? I was scared, I say. I start to cry. You said that night was a mistake. You were so cold. You treated me like a stranger. I thought you would fire me. I thought you would hate me. Oh, Sophie, he says. He takes my hands. His hands are warm. I was cold because I was scared too. I liked you too much. I knew it was dangerous. I tried to push you away to protect my business, to protect myself. I was a coward. He looks into my eyes. I am so sorry. I made you go through this alone. I made you carry this burden alone. I was so lonely, I admit. I was so afraid. You are not alone anymore, he says firmly. I am here. I am the father. I will take care of you. I will take care of the baby. You will, I ask. Of course, he says. This is a miracle. I never thought I would be a father. I thought I was too busy. I thought I missed my chance. He smiles. It is a big smile. His eyes are wet with tears. Can I touch? He asks, pointing to my belly. I nod, yes. He puts his hand on my stomach. It is warm. He closes his eyes. Hello, he whispers. Hello, baby. It is your dad. I feel a great weight lift off my shoulders. The secret is gone. The fear is gone. I am not alone. We talk for a long time. He cancels his meetings. He tells his secretary to hold his calls. We sit on the sofa in his office. He asks me everything. How do you feel? Have you seen a doctor? Is it a boy or a girl? I don't know yet, I say. I have a scan next week. I will come with you, he says. I will come to every appointment. He makes plans. He is a man of action. You cannot sit at that small desk anymore. It is not comfortable. We will get you a better chair. And you need to work less hours. You need to rest. Daniel, I say, I still want to work. I like my job. I know, he says, but you must take care of yourself. Then he looks serious. And Sophie, about us? I hold my breath. What about us? I know I messed up, he says. I pushed you away. But these last few months, watching you, I missed you. I missed our talk that night. I care about you, Sophie, more than just an employee. I care about you too, I say shyly. Let's start over, he says. Let's try to be a family, not just for the baby, but for us. Can we date? Can I take you to dinner? A real dinner, not a secret. I smile. I would like that. That evening, he drives me home. He sees my small apartment. He sees my cat, Luna. He does not judge. He sits on my small sofa and plays with the cat. He looks out of place in his expensive suit, but he looks happy. He orders food for us. We eat pizza and talk. It feels easy. It feels right. The next week, we go to the doctor. We see the baby on the screen. It is small and wiggling. We hear the heartbeat. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. It is the best sound in the world. Daniel holds my hand tightly. I see a tear roll down his cheek. It is a girl, the doctor says. A girl, Daniel whispers. A daughter. He looks at me with so much love. Thank you, Sophie. Thank you. Things change at the office. We are professional, but it is different. He smiles at me. He brings me healthy snacks. He checks on me. People start to whisper. They notice the change. They notice my belly growing. One day, Daniel calls a meeting. He gathers everyone in the big room. I have an announcement, he says. He calls me to the front. He holds my hand. Everyone is shocked. The boss is holding the assistant's hand. Sophie and I are expecting a baby, he says proudly. We are very happy. There is silence for a second. Then everyone claps. Sarah and Emily rush to hug me. They are so excited. I knew it, Sarah says. I saw the way he looked at you. It is a happy day. Life is not perfect. We have challenges. Being parents is scary. Daniel is still busy, but he tries hard to come home early. We are learning about each other. We are falling in love slowly. I move into his big house. It is strange at first. It is so big and quiet. But we fill it with baby things. A crib, toys, tiny clothes. It starts to feel like a home. 9 months pass quickly. One night, the pain starts. It is time. Daniel drives me to the hospital. He is nervous. He drives too fast. Be careful, I say, laughing through the pain. I am hurrying, he says. My daughter is coming. In the hospital, he stays with me. He holds my hand. He wipes my forehead. He tells me I am strong. He tells me I am beautiful. And then she is here. Our daughter, we name her Grace. She is tiny and pink. She has Daniel's eyes and my nose. Daniel holds her. He looks terrified and amazed. She is so small, he whispers. She is perfect, I say. He kisses my forehead. You did this, Sophie. You are amazing. I look at my little family. I feel tired, but I feel so full of love. I remember the days when I was alone. I remember the fear. I remember hiding in my big sweaters. I remember thinking my life was over. But I was wrong. My life was just beginning. I learned that secrets are heavy. They weigh you down. The truth can be scary, but it sets you free. If you are facing a big challenge, do not be afraid. Even if you feel alone, you are stronger than you think. And sometimes, the thing you are most afraid of turns out to be the best thing in your life. I am Sophie. I was the quiet assistant with a secret. Now I am a mother. I am a partner. I am happy. And Mr. Daniel, he is not just my boss anymore. He is the man I love. And he is the best father in the world. Sometimes, when I go to the office now with baby Grace in a carrier, I look at the glass door of his office. I remember the girl who stood there, shaking and scared. I want to tell her, it will be okay. Be brave. So to anyone listening, be brave. Speak your truth. You never know what happiness is waiting for you on the other side of fear. This is my story. Thank you for listening.